Hello, everybody. It's Scooter, and it is time for my Scooter Rant. It is early, gotta give myself some energy, so I got coffee. I need coffee all the time. Okay, first thing, Orange is the New Black started a couple hours ago, because it's 1:43 in the morning. A couple hours ago. Thank you, Netflix, for totally messing up my schedule. So I might be pushing up the review for Orange is the New Black. Excuse me if I'm looking over. I should bring my notes over here. Okay. So basically there is nothing new in the news or in entertainment. Let's see. Police officer in Texas resigns. Only thing about this is he gets to sign up for another police department in another state or county or whatever. Rick Ross is out of jail. Anybody? Okay. Mr. Piece of a Burger. Green hair, green nails, eyebrows on. Yeah, he's in jail for stealing. What gets me is, why get on TV if you know you got a warrant for your arrest? Maybe it's just me, but you're snitching on yourself, but okay. He had to look fabulous. Just fabulous. Beyonce is a vegan. Anybody? Made all them beehives get up on Sunday early. Was it Saturday or Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Early in the morning for Good Morning America. To tell me you ain't eating nothing but celery. Okay. What else? Nothing else. Beyonce, you do know you can't watch Feeling Myself video anymore because you showing up getting down on the burger and you're going to be hungry. So, hooray, that's the news. All right, I got 2 questions and then it is off to my new segment, which is called MBS. Now, for some of my friends, MBS stands for Montgomery Beauty School. This MBS is something totally different. This MBS for me is called Motivational Black Services. I will be doing a little segment at the end of my Friday rant videos. This was short. About different black services that are either nonprofit or they are, just something good in the organization to help out other black businesses because we need to support each other. It may be a club, it may be a hair salon, it may be a dressmaker, it may be anybody, jewelry, hair, whatever it may be, but it's for motivational black services. So if I give you a shout out because you're motivational to me. All right, first 2 questions. First question is, why do men always say that they are looking for a good woman, and when they do find that good woman, then they say this relationship is not working out? That is a pretty simple answer. Y'all weren't meant to be. Pretty much. Men say they're looking for a good woman. And to me, a man who is strong enough in himself to know he'll find a good woman, strong enough in his faith, he'll find his good woman. If he gets in a relationship with you and says, hey, I'm looking for a good woman, I need a wifey, then he says, once y'all get into a relationship, this relationship is not going to work. He wasn't meant to be with you. He's not going to work. It isn't because you're not going to work. It's because he's not going to work. He's not going to work and put in the effort to build a family, to build a home or something. But then on the other hand, you have to look at it too as what are you doing to show this man maybe this isn't going to work. You have to write down the pros and cons of the relationship, the pros and the cons of the relationship, and then look at it. Okay? And then in your next relationship, the pros you work on more than the cons, because the cons are something that comes easy. Okay? If your cons outweigh your pros, then if your pros weigh out your cons, that's what I meant. If your pros weigh out your cons, then work more on your cons. Okay? Put more effort into situations that you know you needed to work on. Don't do pros and cons of him. Do pros and cons from what you saw. Okay? You know, he didn't take out the trash. He didn't do the... No. Write pros and cons of what's you. Okay? You know, I would always blah, 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 blah. Or I would do da, 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 da. Write them out. Work more on your cons. Your pros come naturally. Okay? Second question. What advice do you give mothers with terminally ill kids? That is a very, 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 very tough question. Terminally ill kids. Wow. First of all, hats off to any mother who has terminally ill children. That is a hard job by itself. I also want to say that, oh boy, I guess it depends on the situation. It depends on what's going on, what kind of illness your child has, whether it be cancer, sickle cell, seizures. But also remember, as parents, take a little bit of time out for yourself. Even if your child isn't terminally ill, still as parents, take a little bit of time out for yourself. Whether it be go to a movie, run a track, ride a bike, go to the gym, just something to clear your mind. When you have a terminally ill child, it gets hard. I don't have any terminally ill children, but if I did, I would make every moment as special as I could. And it don't have to be nothing big, no, like Disney World, no. Every little moment, laying on the floor, coloring, doing numbers, reading books, making your own book. That would be so fun to just sit on the floor. My son makes his own books. So sit on the floor with your child, make a book, have them come up with the idea. You know, it's educational, where it's stimulating, where it's just fun. Make your own mommy, son, mommy, daughter book. You know, and that way y'all can read it every night and then leave a page at the end to add to it. You know, add a sentence or two. Just add and continue the story on. You know, something you can carry on. Just continue the story on. It can go from 5 pages to 500 in a couple of years. So just have the book and carry it on. Get it laminated so the paper won't get messed up. Just carry it on. Having a terminally ill child is a very hard struggle. And it just means that God felt you were strong enough to deal with something like this. Okay? And a lot of things in life you were strong enough to deal with. Yeah, it may get hard in moments, but remember, this is something that you will always have to look to, whether good, bad, or indifferent. Okay? Remember to love your child, biologically or non-biologically. Just love your child with everything you have. And this doesn't go out just to mothers or fathers of terminally ill children. This goes out to all parents. Just love your child with everything you have. It don't matter what other people say. You are raising your child the way you feel is appropriate to raise your child. So that's how I feel about that. Again, hats off to all mothers with terminally ill children. I know it's a hard thing. I'm going through a lot myself, so if it's hard on me as an adult, I know it's even harder as an adult to look at your child, and there's nothing, you can do. You're putting your hands in somebody else's hands to help your child. So just take a little bit of time for yourself. Do something fun, enjoy the moment. Excuse me. Okay. So I want to get into my new segment because it is pretty fun for me. There was one, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to, excuse me. Okay. This first organization I want to talk about is called They said their mission, Knocked Up Now What, is a financial organization that teaches teen moms how to be rich emotionally, financially, and what is that? Emotionally and financially. So this is a really wonderful thing. Okay, it's honoring mothers. It's based in excuse me, in North Carolina. I'll leave the information down at the bottom. They also have a Instagram page, and their name is Knocked Up Now What. So, yeah, I'll leave that information about it, but I think it's a pretty good idea. I was a teenager, and I think this organization's mission is a very powerful thing. Okay, quickly, let's get into it. My second person I'm getting into business-wise is Kelz. All right, let me tell you about Mr. Kelz. He is hairstylist. He is makeup. He is cake. He is clothes. He is dancing. The list runs down and down. He is exciting, energetic, very motivational, powerful speaker, and all that wrapped into one person. And this person, to me, the reason why I wanted to put them in my first one is because they, for the 10, 11 months that I got to be around this person and know this person, he put a very big stamp on my life. And a lot of things he used to tell me in the privacy of just us talking on a bench, it made me feel like I could rule the world. So, Mr. Calvin, I love you, dear. Congratulations on all your endeavors. I want everyone, if you are in the DC, DMV area, to check him out. He is at, if I say this wrong, Kelz, don't be mad at me, Tusami Hair Studio, 4248 Benning Road, Northeast Washington, D.C., 20019. I will leave his phone number down in the description box along with the address. You could also look him up on Facebook. It's Kelz CelebArtist Hill. Again, that's Kelz. Second word is CelebArtist. Third word is Hill. Hill. Get at him. He does dresses. He does cake. He does makeup. He does hair. I don't know. He'll probably do a cartwheel while putting on your foundation. But I love you, boo. Okay, y'all get at him. I'll leave his information down in the description box at the end of this video. Why do my videos go so long? I don't know. At the end of this video, I will leave some pictures that you can see of his work. Beautiful, beautiful work. I love you, everybody. Thank you for my rant. There was nothing in entertainment and news. But hooray, we made it again. Week 2. Deuces. Love y'all. Smooches. Mwah.